My name is T. Welcome to So Help Me God. Welcome to So Help Me God. My name is T, and this is an energy reading for Pisces. If you find this reading helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and I also welcome comments. And without further ado, let's see what we have for you. God, please show me what I need to see on behalf of Pisces. And please give them the discernment to know if and how these messages apply to them. Thank you. Happy birthday, Pisces. Belated, early birthday, on-time birthday. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, let's see what we have. Ooh, 8 of Cups came out. I do associate this with Pisces. There's a situation that you guys are removing yourself from. Okay, this one wanted to come out. Knight of Pentacles. Disassociating from something, doing something on your own. The Magician. Now, for some of you guys, this may, I don't know, it may involve a Virgo. 9 of Pentacles is, it's Capricorn energy, but also could be Virgo. Something that you walked away from helped you to manifest something or become more stable in some way to nurture yourself. The Magician energy is, it's immutable signs. So it includes Pisces, or it could be Virgo. Could also be something that, I don't know, that you're giving up on during this Mercury retrograde. But yeah, it's like walking away from something is leading to something else that makes you happier with this 9 of Cups. So 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. Underlying at this moment. Page of Swords. Okay, so someone is, they're watching you, and I don't know if they're angry or confused. I don't know if they're angry or confused as to why you walked away or why you detached. Or this is someone, it could be a different Magician energy, maybe it could be Virgo or Gemini. Again, Mercury retrograde. It's like someone thinking about something, pondering something that they're confused, maybe thinking about something during the retrograde period, or the retrograde is causing confusion. Okay, so then the next card is the Lovers, Gemini energy. With the Magician energy and the Page of Swords, I don't know if someone was trying to manipulate the way you think. I don't know if it's like trying to convince you or convince you to think a certain way. I don't know if this is like a brainwashing attempt and they're confused as to why it didn't work. And the Star card is here, clarifying the 8 of Cups. You walked away and wanted to do something your own way. Something that you desired, wish fulfillment. And this is a progression. This 9 of Pentacles, minor arcana for the Empress. Something is progressing for you guys. Your stability, your abundance, your fertility, your value, your stock is like soaring. And it's because you're manifesting something, but I think you walked away from someone who was trying to control your process. Underlying at this moment, I see the Nine of Pentacles again peeking out. And then the Two of Cups. Maybe someone is confused as to how you were able to come to an Empress status or be so secure in yourself, so secure in what you're doing without them. Because the Five of Swords is here. This is definitely, this is not good mental energy. With the Lovers. Okay, and then I'll show you. The next underlying card is the Two of Wands. It's like someone is confusing. It's confusing. Someone is confused and watching you and upset. They have like burnt feelings, hard feelings about you choosing to go a separate way on your own, or your own course of action when it came to something. Someone that with the Two of Cups, they feel like, I don't know, maybe there was love there, mutual love, soulmate energy. There was an emotional connection. With the Hangman, seeing something in reverse or seeing something from a different perspective. Ooh, okay, seeing something from a different perspective. The next card is the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys needed to do something alone. This is like your own cup. It's like you had to fulfill your own cup. Maybe someone was expecting you to overly give to them. And instead of giving to them, you're nurturing yourself. Because the aces are about selfhood. It's also gifts from the divine. Now, it could also be thinking about, I don't know, maybe literally like pregnancy in a different way with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. Thinking about it from a different perspective, or thinking about whether or not it would tether you to someone. Thinking about whether or not you're ready to nurture other people, or if you're still focusing on nurturing yourself. Being responsible for yourself versus being responsible for someone else, or maybe even like a family. Something maybe you're thinking about, or there might have been some sort of disagreement and philosophy on that with someone else, with the Magician. Okay. The Queen of Swords. So this could be Libra energy, but could just be, I don't know, outsmarting someone who was manipulative. Sticking to your own guns, sticking to your own ideas, and maybe turning cold on someone who, for some reason, you felt like you were confused by this person, or their manipulation, or something that you felt like you had to walk away from for some reason. Page of Pentacles, that they weren't giving as much, that they weren't, that they were undervaluing you, or weren't giving as much as you were giving. Maybe were not on your maturity level, or because pages are associated with youthfulness, with children, it could have something to do with different philosophies on wanting kids, or maybe this person, you felt like you had to mother this person who's supposed to be an adult. And somehow you might have like stopped letting this person have their own way, or you might have pulled back so that they can learn something. And I don't know, it could be something where they ended up having like a tantrum or something. Six of Cups. This is also about children or youthful energy, but it's reminiscing. Someone is thinking about you, watching you, and may possibly missing you. Now with the Fool here, I don't know if this is a leap of faith when it comes to something. Something that you're waiting and planning on. With Two of Cups, with love, a soulmate. Maybe some of you guys wanted to have a kid, and this person was against that. Maybe they weren't ready for kids. But I definitely get the feeling that you walked away. Now, it's possible that maybe there's some mutual watching each other, keeping tabs, or like missing each other. But I think that you walked away, and that precipitated somebody to miss you. It's like someone is pining for someone who walked away. Maybe the person, if they walked away, maybe they're pining for someone else. But I think that part of the reason why there was a breakup was because someone had some sort of destiny or something, a separate path to take that was for their own growth. Some of you guys may have Aquarius in your birth chart. Aquarius could be significant. With the Six of Cups, maybe a Scorpio as well. Okay, what is this? Let's see what else we have. What is this about? Confidant, loyal, and genuine. And that's clarifying the Star card. Well, underlying was Page of Roots. Okay. Some of you guys walked away from someone because you did not trust them. Yeah. So as soon as I say that, the Three of Swords comes out. It's three of ideas. Three of Swords, which is betrayal. It could be heartbreak. It could be gossip. It came out in the reverse, though. So it's love and honor. This is often I associate this with the Gemini card as well, which is mercurial energy, right? But one, it's in reverse, which a lot of times cards come out in the reverse because of Mercury retrograde. Two, it kind of, in a way, it has Pisces energy because it's love and honor. So it's a reverse of betrayal, of heartbreak, of gossip. It's love and honor. It's Piscean energy. It's like one of you was loyal and genuine and loving, and it was not reciprocated. You might have honored this person in a way that they did not honor you. The Three of Swords is either, it's it's a reversal of heartbreak. It's the opposite of it. Or it's an intensification of some sort of disloyalty. And with the Five of Swords here, it could indicate like some sort of dishonesty. Mental conflict. Someone may have brought out the side in you that that had harsh words. And as a matter of fact, it's like with the Magician and the Queen of Swords, it's almost like they were provoking you. They could have been provoking you to get mad. And it could have been because of a lack of maturity. This person was not ready. So sometimes what they do is, you know, they try to get people to break up with them. They try to get them to be upset or, you know, put drama, make it seem like, you know, become a crazy maker, which precipitates and pretty much forces someone to walk away. And I think that's what you did, even though you were the genuine, loyal person. And meanwhile, you walked away, yes, probably quite aware that this person was manipulative. Maybe you told them about themselves. You guys might have had some harsh words. Or you could have just been really, really cool as a cucumber. Maybe not have even said anything. Whatever you said, it was the truth. But you might have just been cool, like unusually cool for yourself, who you might by default have a loving, nurturing energy. But walking away was something that it was needed for you, because with this stars like wish fulfillment with your own path, your own goals, maybe career goals, and also wanting someone who is more mature, genuine, and loyal. Yeah, so underneath the bottom at this moment, I noticed Five of Roots, which is lacking, dissatisfied, and abandoned. This is also Mercury energy, but it's like, it's Virgo. So I'm not sure if this has to do with the Virgo, who is the complementary opposite of Pisces, or if it has something to do with the Gemini. And again, it's also the energy of Mercury retrograde was someone missing you. Maybe wanted to say something, maybe missed talking to you. Maybe missing the friendship of the connection. Well, I mean, it's like something that they didn't appreciate at the time, or they knew that there was a lot of care and from you on multiple levels, on a friendly level, on a Two of Cups, like a soulmate or an emotional connection level. And somehow they probably, because of that, they couldn't resist manipulating you in some way. And I don't know why they were doing it. And maybe it's because they weren't, or maybe they felt like, so at some point we saw the Page of Pentacles. And then we did see the Five of Pentacles. Maybe they felt like they were lacking, or they knew that they weren't on your level. For some of you, they weren't ready to build a family or have a child. Okay, so when I was shuffling, this one wanted to come out, which is God heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. Yeah, you've been with the Ace of Cups that we saw, this Empress energy, you guys have been focusing on your own growth. This person is watching it, and I don't know, it seems like they feel some type of way with the Page of Ideas. Now this is here twice. Okay, so I had an alarm. This video, it might have been cut off. So there's the Page of Swords clarified by the Six of Cups, and now another Page of Ideas, another Page of Swords, but in reverse. would suggest that somebody is missing you now that they don't have access. I don't know if they're blocked, that they can't talk to you, or they're missing you and they're not saying it. It's like not the most honest information, either withholding information, withholding thoughts, refusing to talk, maybe even a lie about something. Knight of Cups. So that energy, it seems like this is someone that you dated in the past, you had a relationship with in the past. You know, with this, God heals the brokenhearted and binds their wounds. This makes sense, given that the Three of Swords is in reverse. Love and honor. And when this person walked away, or you walked away, whatever reason, you guys ended the connection. You turned that love inward toward yourself. Scorpio, it says some Scorpio energy with the death energy and Temperance, Sagittarius. So, okay, so this flipped out, Page of Drops. And I don't know if someone is going to try to apologize. If you guys are interested in dating or going out and flirting and talking to some new people, maybe there's someone that you've met that you feel is more genuine. Or you're interested in talking to other people, like getting out and mingling with other people. But Page of Drops, it could be an apology. Yeah. Now the Three of Ideas, the Three of Swords is here again, but it's in the colored deck. The energy is stronger and it's in the upright, which is betray, gossip. This is heartbreak. Somebody wants to apologize because now they're feeling the heartbreak as you are healed. You're fine. Like, you're focusing, you're doing well. With the Empress energy, you are actually focusing yourself. You might even be crushing on someone else that you admire because there's like a grounded energy about them. Someone who may be a fixed sign, confidant, loyal, and genuine. It could be an Aquarius because the star card is here. Star card is here. And Aquarius is a fixed sign. So more than likely it's someone who, it could be a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Because the loyal part is standing out. Now, not saying that, you know, the other signs, mutable signs or cardinal signs can't be loyal. Cardinal signs in particular are definitely genuine, a lot of times to the point of being bluntly honest. But for some reason, I'm getting fixed energy with this. With the loyal, it's like someone who is not as changeable. Now, I see underlying at this moment, there's the Seven of Flames, which is the upper hand courage. This is also Leo energy, but I think someone is going to need courage, or the upper, it's like they need courage to come towards you if they want to say something. But you guys have the upper hand now simply because you have options. The next card is Three of Roots, which is a Taurus card. So this is, again, loyal stands out. It's loyal collaboration. More fixed energy. So that's something that this person could potentially sense for some reason. Or if they're watching you, or or being nosy in some sort of way. Because the Three of Swords could be gossip, which is like nosy energy, or they're finding out about you, maybe that you're healing and moved on. Now, these two cards came out. It says Worry Not and King of Roots. Taurus energy again, but also Leo energy. I wonder if the way that your heart is healing is, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to meet someone or start daydreaming a little bit about someone who you might take an interest in or take a liking to. Someone that you feel like you could flirt with. And this person would not be a rebound. This person would be like a dream person, like a dream catch. Someone that would make you happy, that would be honest. With the Sun card, this is also one of the God cards. Which indicates that maybe someone who is a steady, serious person is out there for you, okay? I saw the Queen of Ideas, the Queen of Swords again. Then I see this King of Ideas. It looked like it might have wanted to come out in reverse. Reverse or sideways, I don't know. So, for some of you, it is a Gemini. This watching, missing, not saying anything, possibly wanted to, I don't know, maybe cock block or something. This person may have, with this Sun card here, they might have had some sort of epiphany as well, that there's a King of Roots in your midst. Someone who will be in, like, I know this is for Pisces, but some of you guys may have some Earth in your chart. You might have Taurus in your chart, maybe on the Taurus cusp, or you have a Taurus Venus or something like that. Because the Empress, that's Venusian energy. And the Nine of Pentacles, that's Capricorn. So Capricorn or Taurus energy in your Venus sign, maybe a Mars sign, which is like your love and romance style. And there's someone who is a little more mature, a little bit more grounded, a little more serious in the way that they approach relationships, that's on your radar, or you're on their radar. And this King of Ideas may know this somehow. And look at this, underlying at this moment, there's Queen of Roots here. Okay, so now, this is interesting. It's a progression from Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. So now there's the Queen of Roots here, which is like, I guess, a part of that same energy, right? There's some of you guys are single in the Bachelorette energy or Bachelor energy of the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys may already be in a new connection, and there's someone that you separated from or walked away from for like a while ago, still thinking about you, even if you were engaged or married. Some of you are focused on a career or your business. Maybe you're at the stage where you have grandkids. But the Queen of Roots here, I was just going to say that this energy matches the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. But now that I see the Queen of Roots underlying it, definitely is similar energy. And the Six of Cups is peeking out. The Six of Drops is here, which is the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. So I don't know, maybe it's a Scorpio or a Gemini or a Virgo. That would be my guess. Gemini, Scorpio, or Virgo that might want to apologize. But the Six of Cups is probably, I mean, it could be any sign, but it's probably just the energy of someone missing you, reminiscing. The next card is the wicked person flees when no one pursues. It's Proverbs. So this is someone who they might have actually walked away from you, and you didn't chase them. You didn't go after them. They might be feeling a little bit guilty at this point because they know that they did something that they were not supposed to do. They know that they might need to apologize for. Page of Drops is actually, I associate that with Pisces anyway. Because the pages, it's like the kings, queens, and pages are prince and princess. I associate with the first, middle, and third signs of any given element. So Pisces is the last water sign. It's the page, it's young, but it carries with it all the lessons of the previous signs, of the kings and queens of the previous signs. The pages do. So with Pisces, that could be another reason why it's clarifying this confident, loyal, genuine, because this person knew that you were confident, loyal, and genuine. And somehow they betrayed your trust when it comes to something. But, yeah, it's like you guys are, I don't know, starting fresh. Something has renewed your faith with this Fool card. Makes you want to get back out there when it comes to love options, maybe, especially for the ones who are single, or maybe you have just started dating. Maybe you have like a new relationship that you're enjoying right now. Some of you guys, you are the Knight of Drops, the Knight of Cups when it comes to romance. Okay, you might be an Empress when it comes to your finances. But now that you've healed from something that was emotional, that made you feel like you were left out in the cold, or maybe not even left out in the cold. You guys might have been, seems like this person might have played so many games that it turned you cold anyways. And you might have been, some of you guys might have actually needed that separation so that you can heal. It might have been a bit of relief. It might have been freeing for you. Freedom from, this person's anger issues, from them arguing, from their lies, from them giving you headaches. Freeing you up, like, emotionally, so you can move forward with things that make you happy. Whatever your hobbies are, whatever you like to do for fun. Whenever you're ready to go out and start dating again. You might meet someone who's a potential, serious match. That's on your wavelength. And not afraid of commitment. Someone who's mature. But whatever it is that you desire, it's like you have the freedom to do that without someone who is restrictive and like trying to manipulate you for some reason. And maybe the reason why they were doing that in the first place is because they knew that they weren't ready for you. And a lot of times, people manipulate like that because they feel like they have to have tactics in order to keep someone around that they know that really can do better. Okay, thank you, Pisces. That's what I have for you.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.